You're at a family dinner and your brother-in-law is going off about some investment he made, crypto, real estate, whatever it is this month. Everyone at the table is nodding, jumping in with their own stories, trying to one-up each other. You almost say something. You have a good point, but instead, you take a bite of your pasta, lean back, and just listen. 10 minutes later, your sister pulls you aside and says, "You're the only one at the table who doesn't exhaust me." Now, take that version of you into a meeting on Monday morning. Your coworker is pitching a new process and half the room is already poking holes in it. You ask one question. What problem are you trying to solve with this? The room goes quiet for a second. And that question reframes the entire conversation. Today, we're breaking down why talking less can be your biggest advantage in any conversation, what the research says about how the quiet person in the room often comes out ahead, and 3 protocols to help you win more trust, more influence, and more second conversations by saying less and listening with purpose. Most people think influence comes from what they say, the right argument, the sharpest point, the last word. But communication research keeps pointing in the opposite direction. The people who are trusted more, liked more, and remembered more are the ones who talk less and listen with intention. Here's what the science says. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology titled, "It Doesn't Hurt to Ask. Question Asking Increases Liking," ran a series of experiments on live conversations, including speed dates. People who didn't talk as much and then asked more questions, especially follow-up questions, were rated as significantly more likable by their conversation partners. In the speed dating study, higher follow-up question rates predicted whether someone got asked on a second date. And here's the part that makes this worth knowing. The people asking the questions had no idea it was working. They underestimated how much staying silent and listening for longer periods and then following up with curiosity questions was making them more desirable. Now, here are the 3 protocols to start winning by saying less. Protocol number 1, replace your next statement with a question. Next time someone pitches an idea or raises a complaint, resist the urge to react. Ask a follow-up instead. What would it look like if this worked? Or what's the part that's frustrating you the most? One question can shift an entire dynamic from a debate to a collaboration. Try it at the dinner table tonight so you get some practice before you try it in the boardroom. Protocol number 2, use the 5-second pause. When someone finishes talking and the room looks at you, wait 5 seconds before responding. It feels uncomfortable at first. But that pause signals that you took what they said seriously. It also gives you time to say something worth hearing instead of something you have to walk back later. And protocol number 3, track your talk ratio for 1 day. Pick a day this week and pay attention to how much you talk versus how much you listen in every conversation. Meetings, calls, even texts. A lot of people are shocked when they realize how lopsided the ratio is. Awareness alone starts to shift the balance. Look, the loudest voice in the room gets attention. The most intentional listener in the room gets trust. Run these protocols over the next week or 2 and watch what changes when you stop feeling silence and start using it. Your move.